ATE.
I've got the England team walking out.
See, I've already got them in the tunnel.
That's not too far. I've got the referees coming out now.
Let me see. So I'm on a 30-second delay, which isn't too bad.
Not too bad. I think we're okay with that. We're good.
I can see everyone in the crowd. So how buzzing would it be to be there today?
You know how fun it would be to actually have affordable tickets as well.
Oh yeah, I don't know how much those tickets would be, but I can imagine they're
400 quid minimum. 400
oof.
quid.
Got to pick my bet for today as well.
Who's in your bet?
No, I'm putting a bet on like every game, like so far at the Euros.
Everyone's thinking it's going to be a draw with this team.
I think we'll get a result. I think we'll get a result.
I'm
quietly
confident.
Yeah, I don't see us. I don't see us losing.
It's gonna be a fun game regardless. I know England have had some poor games with the whole warm-up games and whatnot, but I think this will be a fun game. I think it will be exciting with Mount and Foden. I reckon Sterling has a point to prove after not really turning up in some of these European Championships and World Cup games. It'd be nice to see a bit more from Raheem Sterling in this game, personally.
I really hope Sterling does well. I've been a big advocate for Sterling. I think Grealish not starting is a bit of a shock, to be fairly honest with you.
Yep.
I think he has to start, even if you put him over Foden. I think he has to start. Like he showed in the warm-up matches that he's got the capability to go out and do well. Just don't get it. Don't get it.
It's gonna be fun. Whatever happens, it's gonna be fun. Like I've told like all of my group chats, I'm like, whatever happens, just have fun. It's a European tournament. We're here to have fun. We're here to enjoy it, and we're here to kind of just make sure that we're in the moment. Really, there's a lot of times when people are just there like, oh yeah, it's gonna be another England win, England defeat, whatever. It doesn't matter if you're Southgate in or if you're Southgate out. You have to just enjoy the tournament. Otherwise, it just passes you by like that.
I've gone for England to score 2 goals and 4 corners plus 4 corners. So 2 goals and plus 4 corners. I think that's the bog standard ones.
They tend to be. I think they give out like decent payouts as well. I don't bet myself, but I just see those odds like on TV all the time.
So that there's double money. So that's 2 to 1. So that'll double my money.
The national anthems have just been done from my side. I've got my juice, got my strawberries. I'm still boiling hot. I might be sneezing a lot on this channel. You can't see the glass, but cheers.
See, this is watching this now is really affecting my bank account because I've like if it's the same weather for that Czech Republic game in a couple weeks time. It was next. There's 2 Sundays time, isn't it? It's Sunday.
Yeah.
Where the Czech Republic game is. I mean those Wembley tickets might need to be looked into. Even if it's just one, I might just go on my own. You know what I mean? Like if they're like £400, I'm not going to expect like anyone else to go with me. I'll just be like, oh, you know what?
You can't expect anyone else to kind of fork that money out at short notice as well.
Exactly.
It's one of those things you're just there like you've got to do it. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Like when I went to watch the Cricket World Cup with my sister, my friends, and my grandparents, like you'll happily pay it because it will be memories for a lifetime. And when is the next time we're gonna have a home European tournament as well?
Yeah,
it's just all over the country. But when you look at it from our point of view, we're one of the host cities, which will be great, and it'll be fun to kind of just enjoy as well. Right.
If we get through to like the further group stages, like the round of 16, round of 8, do we play any more matches at Wembley, or are they all abroad?
It depends on where we finish, to be fair, because there are semi-finals and the final at Wembley, but I think there are other games elsewhere as well, which is going to be fun.
So we're aiming for the semis then, essentially,
Yeah.
to get back to those semi-final tickets. They're going the price of those compared to
Even the price of this game is ridiculous. £400. Like Rahil on our podcast was like, if anyone's feeling flush, you can all get the tickets. And I'm like, nah.
You're right.
Here we go, boys and girls. England versus Croatia. Let's go.
So have you just kicked off?
No.
Let me know when it kicks off for you.
They're taking the knee and the fans are applauding.
Good stuff. I'm just getting a look of Foden's brand new haircut, which will be my hair if England do manage to go all the way and bring it home.
Do you reckon it would suit me?
It might do.
That blonde,
the platinum blonde.
Mm. Yeah, we're 20 seconds in on my stream. What about yourself?
I haven't even kicked off yet, so I reckon it's 30.
30 seconds.
That BBC iPlayer.
Okay.
Yeah, they've just taken the knee now. So it'll be about 30 seconds or so. So you can give the initial reaction to England winning 5-0. And then my reaction will come just a little bit afterwards. But
we'll see how it goes so far. It's like I said, it's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be a different sort of England mentality. Like Gareth Southgate, the people in the media are hyping him up, but I think with Gareth Southgate, it's gonna be something where he knows the opposition a bit better now. The Czech Republic, we played in the qualifiers for the Euros. Croatia played in the Nations League and the World Cup, obviously. Scotland, our local enemy, as we all know, our local rivals. But it's just about how it goes going forward.
We beat Croatia, didn't we, in the Nations League, if I remember?
It was the Nations League 2-1, I think we won at Wembley. They scored first and then Rashford scored and we scored. So that was quite nice.
I remember that tournament because it was all a bit like lackluster. It was like a bit of an anticlimax. Like, well, we got so far, just so suddenly, and then it was like, we could go all the way, and then we lost, didn't we? It was just like,
lost on penalties to the Netherlands, I think.
Yeah.
Or time to the Netherlands, I think, something like that. And then we won against Switzerland. That was it in the third place game.
Yeah. Which no one even cared about at that point. Everyone was like, there's no point anymore.
Third place. Done in Porto that summer as well, 2019, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mount versus Modric early on as well, so that's going to be fun. Declan Rice is still dropping between the centre-backs every now and then. Modric is playing quite high, so he's looking to press with Rebic from the front against Mings and Stones. I think they've highlighted that Mings is a bit slower on the ball going forward.
Mm. I've just seen, I know I'm behind you, but just I'll give my thoughts as and when. I've just seen Foden give away the ball by having too many touches. And I really hope that the celebrity effect of Foden doesn't come into play, that he thinks he's going to be able to absolutely just run through teams every other second. Like, yes, he's good, he's got that ability, but just he can't be thinking he's got to go through everyone every 5 seconds. Yeah,
it's like how Felipe said it. He can't have that pop star effect on him as well. It can't be something where he believes his own hype so soon, so early, and he does things before the tournament's finished or even started as well. So, yeah, a couple minutes in. I like the way England have set up so far. Just got to get more possession of the ball. It's a hot day at Wembley as well. We know what England are like when we chase the game in hot games. They just tire out by 70 minutes, and they just struggle to finish the game off, unfortunately. But
those 5 subs will be needed.
I've not seen the team use 5 subs yet. I
think Turkey did. I think Turkey used their 5 subs.
Oh, they did? Okay, that's cool.
I think Turkey used all their subs.
5 subs as well, which is brilliant. Grealish, Sancho, Rashford, Bellingham, probably Luke Shaw or Chilwell as a left back as well.
Sancho's not even in the squad.
He's not even in the squad today. Is he injured?
No. Chilwell, Maguire, and Sancho all haven't made it.
Oh no, that's awful.
I think he's done that intentionally because he's going to bring on Grealish for Foden, and I feel like he goes, well, I can't have like 7 attacking midfielders on the bench. But he's also taken 2 goalkeepers, which is also confusing. So
I thought with tournament football, you just put everyone on the bench. I thought that was how it used to work once upon a time.
Yeah, it's only because it's a 26-man squad rather than 23.
Yeah, leave 3 out, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Or if you're the Spanish national squads, a 7-man squad because of all of them have got COVID.
Mm. And Cancelo got COVID as well, so Diogo Dalot's in for Portugal now.
Yeah.
I was suggested. Oh, Modric hit the ref, so yeah, Modric hit the ref, so it's basically one of those where the ref has to drop the ball. But Modric looked like he was through there. He had some good football.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go. But yeah, fortunately, we keep thinking of like other footballing reasons, but the fact that no one in the England squad has COVID, that's a really big thing. I'm really happy about that. So in 2 weeks away for one of these players.
Well, they've all been at St George's Park, haven't they?
And Burton. So they've all been under lock and key, basically.
Yeah.
We go from Trippier, Sterling's through, Foden, Phil Foden. Oh my days! Oh my days!
That's something to look forward to.
I kind of spoiled it there, but oh my!
No. Honestly, this is what it's for. I'm enjoying the reaction. I'm in this watch along just as much as you are.
Oh, okay. Go on, God, Foden. Oh, that's crazy.
Go on, run me through it then. What am I going to expect to see?
So it's basically Sterling running with the ball through the middle, unlike him because he's normally a winger, but he ran through, passed through to Phil Foden. Foden cutting on his left, and he hit the post. He hit the post, man. You'll see it any moment now.
I'm seeing it right now.
Oh, my days.
Oh, it's at the inside of the post as well, isn't it? It's not even one of those ones where it bounces out and someone can go and scramble it back in. It's the inside and back across goal. It's interesting you mentioned about Sterling. I picked up on it earlier, but I didn't say anything. It seems that potentially it's a bit of a 4-4-2, and Sterling's gone up front with Harry Kane. Mount's dropped into the left. Foden's gone the right, and Rice and Phillips are in the centre. So I think he might have gone 4-4-2. I'm not entirely sure. Have a look. It looks a little bit like a 4-4-2.
Left for the throw-in, and Sterling just ran through because Trippier had a long throw-in that Sterling just ran onto. Oh my God, that shot from Foden, that would have raised the roof in the flat. Like, my wife has not left me, but she's gone out for the first half and second half because she knew I'd be way too passionate, and that was ridiculous. Good start from England.
Great start. Great start. Croatia look knackered already.
We're winning this midfield battle so far. Oh, that's not a foul, ref. Come on. Yeah, Kane's dropping in a bit more as well, which is good.
Yeah, they're just showing the replay of the post, and it seems like Kane dropped a little bit to the left on that left-hand side, Sterling to run in. But whether that's a tactical thing or not, yet to be discovered. But I genuinely think it looks a little bit like a 4-4-2 going forward. 4-3-3 defending and 4-4-2 going forward.
Oh, Sterling's having them. He's having them. Go on. Referee! That's a pen! Ref, that was a pen on Calvin Phillips. No, man! Come on.
No VAR? No?
Nothing's happening yet. Sterling had them on toast just then. Sterling to Mount. Calvin Phillips just bodying someone. Oh, was that offside? Is that why?
So I really hope Sterling has a good game now. He needs it. He needs a good game.
I said this previously. I want Raheem Sterling to do well this tournament because he's had a couple of lackluster tournaments without any goals, and you just want to see a bit more from him and be that kind of. His experience. He's like 26 years old. The rest of the attackers are a lot younger than him as well. So it'd be nice to see him do something. Mason Mount with a corner. Oh, Calvin Phillips! Oh my days, Calvin Phillips! Oh, this is crazy. What a start from England.
I've just seen the Calvin Phillips penalty interview, and look, I'm telling you now, that looked like a pen.
He wasn't going for the ball at all. And it was crazy how he just was like, oh yeah, just wave it off, it's fine. But no, you'll see the actual Calvin Phillips thing happening in the set.
I'm just about to see now the corner's being whipped in. The all-white kit looks so good. So good.
especially at Wembley at the sun in the sunshine. What more can you
Yeah.
ask? It's a really nice design as well. I really like this design.
Mm.
A few
With
people,
the collar.
yeah, definitely. A few people at Friday Night Football were wearing it as well, and they're wearing the away kit. But I was like, no, I'm not wearing it. I'm using it for the watch along on Friday, on
Mm.
Sunday. Sorry, needed it for today.
When I got myself a retro one,
Pop in the
nice and
collar.
easy. I know my collar could go up. I'm not a fan of the old school collar pop.
I'm a fan of Eric Cantona, so I'm like, let's do it.
The king.
Come on, Calvin Phillips, the boy. Oh my days. Well played, son.
It was a great save from the keeper to get down low that quickly.
Yeah, you're right. They are looking quite leggy already. They're in the sun. They're chasing the ball a bit more as well.
Yeah.
Declan Rice dropping in to make it a back three to outnumber Kramaric and Modric as well. So that's always a shout. Mason Mount loving it.
The Croatian centre back, is it Kaldetakar?
Yeah.
He's supposed to be one to look out for. So I think West Ham are interested, and a few other clubs are also interested in him as being one of the better players on the Croatian national team now. I think they put like a 30 million price tag on him too, Marseille.
He was decent for Marseille last season as well. I saw him in the Champions League, and it was like him and Boubacar Kamara, like the next couple of players to kind of leave, but they haven't left yet this season, obviously. But they look like good players to come through that Marseille side. Pickford again. Oh my days. Pickford up front, Foden, Mount's open. Oh man, what is that? Sterling, Trippier.
Yeah, that is a cracking save from the Croatian goalkeeper for the volley. They keep showing the replay, and it's gone through so many bodies, through the legs of two of the players, and get himself down low.
Oh, good Preston Phillips. I've never seen this keeper before as well. I don't know what team he plays for. I have to search that.
Who was their previous keeper? He was quite well known, wasn't he?
It was Subasic, wasn't it?
Subasic, yeah, from Monaco during the Monaco years of Mbappe and Hammers, just like the other.
Lamar, Bakayoko.
Oh,
quite a lot.
It was a quality team. Falcao. Oh.
Yeah. Who else did you have? Oh, get rid of it. Yeah, that's fine. That's it. Let's start pressing them. Foden with the press from the beginning. I love it. Harry Kane as well. Rebic is struggling to hold the ball up, which is good to see.
He's a pace guy, isn't he? He's not a Mandzukic that's going to be holding the ball up. He needs the balls in behind. Like, yeah, he's got the height, but he's one that needs to get in behind and get Modric to try and play those through balls through the spaces.
Yeah, because we're 12 minutes in and they've already rotated positions, Rebic and Kramaric. Kramaric is hanging out on the right and Rebic is trying to take on Stones and Mings, but they keep just dropping back, this team.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts so far on the game? 12 minutes in.
It's a bit of fresh air because the last couple of games I've watched, bar the Belgium-Russia game, was just everyone playing 10 men behind the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the Wales. She got the Wales-Switzerland game yesterday. Wales put 10 men behind the ball. The Italy-Turkey game, the first half, 10 men behind the ball. Even Finland yesterday, 10 men behind the ball. Russia attempted to do it, didn't do it very well. So it's a bit more open. It's a bit more like a 50-50 game. Like if you told me this was like a quarter-final game, I'd be like, okay, cool, that's fine. Because it looks like both teams want to go and get points rather than counter-attacking football and catch them out of position.
Yeah, I'd say so as well. There's no nerve so far as well, which is good. No one's kind of just lingering with the ball, lingering in possession, making rush challenges just yet. Everyone's kind of okay, which is good to see. Just need to crack on with it. Sterling,
I think being at Wembley makes it comfortable, doesn't it? Being at Wembley makes it comfortable.
Yeah, it's got to. Like they're obviously not thinking it's a qualifier or it's a Nations League game. It's the tournament, but you're at home, so got to go in with that mentality. But Mings and Stones haven't been tested yet, so we just got to wait and see if we can just keep the ball a bit more as well. Go on, Raheem. I like that our front three are a pressing front three. It works a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We're not stopping and we're not resting on our laurels so far, which is good.
Croatia are sitting off us just a little bit and letting us play.
Yeah, I think so too.
But whether that's them being tired or not.
Trippier.
What a decision that is, by the way. Two incredible left backs this year for club and country when they'd come in. And to choose a right back who probably wasn't even the first choice right back.
Yeah, he clearly plays that left back, Kieran Trippier, but he played there as a left wing back. Even Saka as well, because Saka can play left back, and he's not even in there. Oh, Vidra. Okay, Mount's got it back. But yeah, I think Trippier will be in there for the set pieces as well. Will be this corner taker. Obviously, that free kick against Croatia is iconic for every England fan at the moment.
Yeah, it's the where were you moment, wasn't it? Where were you when Trippier's free kick went in?
When football peaked in our country.
I know. I was in Poland at the time. I was on holiday.
Oh, man.
And I was watching it in a Polish bar.
Free kick
the only one in there supporting England.
Were they all just like actively against England, or were they just like, oh yeah, we want Croatia to win?
They just couldn't care who won, really. I think Poland had such a bad World Cup; they didn't even get through the groups. Losing to Senegal, Japan, and I think maybe another team. I'm not entirely sure what other team went through.
It was Colombia.
Colombia, yeah. So losing all three games, they were really just against football at that point.
Yeah, so free kick for us now, around 35, 40 yards out. Mount and Trippier setting it up.
Surely Trippier has to take it rather than Mount.
It depends on what they want to do, because it's that far out. It's like dead straight in goal. If they're going to whip it into Mings, Rice, and Kane.
It's a similar position to the one he scored, no?
Yeah, I'd probably...
Very, very similar.
Oh! Mad.
Close or?
No, it was a free kick the other way. He was offside. So basically, Pierre crossed it in. Kane went for the header, but linesman just flag up.
Got to be careful with Harry Kane being offside. If the Croatians are playing a very deep line, he's going to want to get in behind just that little bit extra.
Mm-hmm.
Push himself on.
It hit Rebic's left arm as well. And it was just the fact that, it's offside. It doesn't matter. So I'm like, okay. That's cool. But this Croatian side are definitely missing Rakitic as well. Everyone talks about Luka Modric, but Rakitic not being in this squad. The fact that he was that other guy that just would keep possession. Brozovic and Kovacic aren't on that same level yet, I would say. Kovacic is more of a box-to-box and powerhouse in that midfield, like a Calvin Phillips, but Rakitic would have just kept that ball a bit better. I'm happy with the start so far. Positive things are coming.
Very happy. Very, very happy. You got to look, that first goal will be so important. Who gets the opener and then can just either sit or go and get some more.
I agree. But yeah, Foden, Kane, and Sterling are great at this pressing game so far. It's going to be good. Go on, Phil. Go on, Phil. Kane with it. Calvin Phillips. That was not a foul, ref. I like this Calvin Phillips fella. He's very good. He's a proper Bielsa player.
Just a lot of running. Would always try and outwork everyone.
He's one of those that just plays with the badge and you love it. He's infectious in a way, Calvin Phillips. You want to see a bit more players with that intensity, with that work rate. And we've got it. Mason Mount's won it back again. Play it to Trippier. Almost.
Calvin Phillips' haircut is a little bit questionable.
Yeah, not something I would try, or not something
Yeah.
people would try. But if he does really well this Euros, I reckon the barbershops will be full of people trying to replicate that. That
Oh
one, I
yeah.
wouldn't want as well. Stones, nah, Mounts for nothing. Never mind. 20 minutes in almost.
Southgate's gone for the lack of waistcoat this time.
It'll be boiling in Wembley at the moment as well.
Oh, 100%. Still got the blazer on though.
Yeah, didn't need that extra layer. Mounts through.
Yeah.
Sterling. Oh, Raheem, Calvin Phillips. We're getting these half chances, man. We're getting in behind them. This is positive work.
How it all
Positive.
starts though. How it all starts. Then Croatia go up the other end and wham bam 1-0.
Mm-hmm. Just about maintaining this intensity and this composure that we've got. Go on, Mason Mount. I do have to say, I felt like I am wrong. The fact that a lot of these Man City and Chelsea players that hadn't played for the last 2 weeks would be kind of short on match fitness, but so far they've been all pretty good. They've been lively, they've been fresh, and especially Mason Mount for me, out of all the five that I mentioned as well, just in
Yeah.
this team doing really well. Carl Walker can do a bit more, I'd say, but I think it's more coming down the left from Kieran Trippier, Mason Mount, and Raheem Sterling.
But look, there's a reason why they've been selected. Like Southgate wouldn't do. I don't think even with the bias he would have chosen them if they're not match fit. You look at Maguire. There's a reason why Maguire is not in the squad today.
Or Henderson.
Or Henderson. I think he starts over Pickford, by the way, as well.
No, I meant Jordan Henderson.
I thought you meant Dean Henderson. Yeah, Jordan Henderson. But if Calvin Phillips is playing like this, then he's going to have a struggle getting back into the squad.
Yeah, who do you take out? Rice or Phillips for Henderson, but who do you take out?
I think Rice and Phillips both offer more than Jordan Henderson as well. I think at times he could get a goal and get an assist, whereas Henderson's more of like just a motivator.
He's a leader on the pitch, that inspirational figure. Croatia trying to slow the game down now with Brozovic and the two centre-backs as well.
That Sterling chance onside. Just got to let it run.
Let's try Dink over as well.
Yeah. If he lets it run, gets a tap in, 1-0.
We're buzzing.
Run back for it, yeah. But then, look, we can't blame him because Harry Kane could have squared it.
Mm-hmm. We don't need PTSD about that so far.
Oh.
That happened in the Nations League game as well. Obviously, we won that, but there was a time when Kane could have squared it to Sterling, but he didn't. And so I was like, why? You've done it again, Harry. But on paper, this is the strongest team that we are facing in the group stage as well.
Definitely.
So I'm quite upbeat about this positive start we've had so far.
Yeah. If we can do this against Scotland, I think Scotland might be a little bit more scared than Croatia.
Dropping back, they'll be playing that 5 at the back formation that they do with the 2 left backs.
Yeah.
Robertson interchanging them at left wing back. So it's just about getting through them. And the Czech Republic as well. We lost to them in one of the qualifiers as well.
They do play 5 at the back. I know that for sure.
They're a 4-3-3, if I remember correctly.
Who, Croatia?
No, Czech Republic.
Oh, I know. The last game they played, I watched them because they played 5. Then they played Kufal at right wing back, and then I can't remember his name. Another guy at left wing back, and Suchek and another in the middle.
So was that a 5-2-3 they played Czech Republic?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry. 5-3-2.
5-3-2. Absolutely.
Yeah. They played 2 strikers, sort of like a little and large combination.
So Croatia's got the ball in our half, finally under not much pressure.
Yeah. Foden's just walking now. Looks like he could be getting a little bit tired.
Mm. Probably the enthusiasm's just dying a bit. Just want to sit back a bit, regain some stamina.
Yeah, that's 20. What minute are you on? I'm 23:35.
I'm 24:20.
So like 40 seconds or so.
Mm.
Let me see if I can get it further forward. The delay is weird because I don't see why there needs to be a delay when you live stream things.
Yeah, it's odd that like it's rather on your internet or it's rather on your aerial, but the aerial just seems to come through like that, which is quicker. What time is your stream on?
24:13.
13. Because when I tried BBC iPlayer, it's just behind yours as well. So I'm like, it's just behind everyone's.
Yeah.
Which is odd. But then when I do, it's rather Ultra HD, HD, or watch live. Yeah, 24:06. So it's just long.
That Foden chance again showing up on my screen.
It's good to have early chances in the game. It settles the nerves down. It shows that you're getting close through this team as well. But we haven't won an opening game of the European Championships in my lifetime anyway. So I'm not sure how it's affecting the players' minds, mentality. Ooh, Rebic versus Mings go on Tyrone. Away, that's it. Oh no, Modric has got it.
I think there's a lot of pressure on these players at the moment after the World Cup, especially. I think the World Cup there was no pressure at all. New manager, new squad, essentially, like a lot of new players after the dying embers of the other golden age, like the second golden age. Now that England fans can expect like a good proper performance out of them, and the players they've got, they're excited about. They're like, oh, we don't know what this player can do. We know exactly what every player can do, and people are putting us as like one of the favourites for the tournament. Like, even if you look at the people on the bench, what like DCL on the bench coming on can just do things. Grealish can do things. Even Saka, all these players.
They've had very good seasons for their teams as well. And it's the fact that this team looks more of a team than the team that you and I grew up with around Euro 2004, 2006, 2008, when it didn't qualify, the 2010 World Cup with all of that debacle. And then just kind of changed in 2012, Roy Hodgson, and like you said, likes of Terry, Gerrard, they were in their twilight years. Rooney wasn't the same player like he was for England, like when he first broke onto the scene. So it's just about how we continue and how we carry on with this over the next couple of tournaments. Yeah, Croatia got to slow the game down now with Modric, Brozovic, Kovacic, and two centre backs as well. But speaking of the Croatian side as well, they were a team that went into that 2018 tournament with no expectations. Apparently, none from their own media, or not so much with their own fans. And they end up getting to the final as well. They beat us, obviously, in the semi-final. They beat Russia in the quarterfinals. And it's just about if they're actually going to sink or swim in this tournament.
Yeah.
Like I said, on paper, they're probably favourites to go through the group stages. It's just about if they finish second or a good third or even first as well. Oh, it's got outplay. Ooh, this is quite bad. This is bad.
Yeah, easy pickings. Easy. Croatia really don't like us playing out from the back.
Nah, they don't have the legs as they used to with Rebic, Kramaric, and Perisic. They're all in their golden age now as well. Just a bit older going forward, so it's a bit crazy that way.
Making Pickford go long every single time. Just the two sitting on them, on Mings and Rice and whoever that is.
And it's just about if they can actually play out from the back. And Mings and Stones are doing that quite well so far. I'm quite happy with what they're doing. Trippier had a suspect moment as well, so we'll have to see how it goes. 2020. Versus Croatia. Yeah, we're 30 minutes in. We've had the chances. It's just about if we can crack on and actually get the goal, make the difference in this game, settle our tournament down, I'd say, and see how we go from there.
I've just seen on Twitter that Jesse Lingard sat in a pub with a load of fans watching the game.
Love Jesse Lingard. It needs to be done. We need to see a bit more from him coming forward. Live stream. That's fine. Save. There we go. All right, so that's done. Perisic just had his first kind of run at Carl Walker just now, which was quite good because Walker handled it pretty well. Cross came in, but didn't really result to anything. He had to rely on Perisic's 5-star weak foot on his left foot. I don't think you can consider his left foot as a weak foot. It's just a very good second foot that he uses, Perisic.
Yeah, Cole Walker's his second to last tournament, maybe this tournament, World Cup, and then maybe one more.
Yeah, I mean, even with the emergence of Trent, Reece James, Max Aaron's in the future as well, there'll be a good number of right backs coming forward. So he may not be guaranteed his number one place in the team.
Good player, Max Aaron's. I like Max Aaron's.
I'm surprised he didn't leave Norwich last season after the season that he had. That Jamal Lewis left as well from Newcastle, so you thought Buendia, Cantwell, and Aaron's were all on their way out. But fair play to them; they stuck with their guns. They stuck with Norwich, and they got them promoted straight away. So that was promising to have that happen.
Bayern Munich won him, didn't they?
That would have been incredible. Oh, poor pass. That's good. They wanted Tarek Lamptey apparently as well once upon a time. Tarek Lamptey right back. Alphonso Davies left wing back, or Hernandez left back as well. We've got Bukayo Saka warming up. I think we've got Henderson warming up as well. So it's going to be fun to see if they actually come on. Connor Cody's warming up. Oh, what a touch from Foden. What a pass from Phillips. Keep the ball. Keep the ball. Almost a moment of brilliance there from Phil Foden and Calvin Phillips. Well played.
Sterling dropping in very, very deep again to get it, from what I can see.
I like his work rate today, Sterling. It's come with the motivation, which is good. It's going to be different for him this tournament with a lot of players gunning for his space in the team, but Southgate stuck with his guns and started him, which is promising to see.
Yeah.
There we go. Well played.
Yeah, what a touch from Foden that is.
Mm-hmm.
Plucked out the sky.
Suits Croatia much more than it suits us. Passing all suits him.
Haven't seen much of Perisic yet. Difficult
to. He's slow to get into this game. It's not been what we expected from Perisic being one of their main attackers, main players in this tournament. Kyle Walker's got his number so far, which is good. Good for us England fans.
Oh yeah.
It's just like I think it's like I said before. Most of the players coming down our left hand side and their right hand side. So Kramaric is the one dropping back. So Rebic has that counter attack on him, where he can try and outpace Stones and Mings. As I'm watching it now, Perisic is just hanging back on the throw. Rebic is pushing up to the two centre backs, trying to press them high.
I'm very, very wary of Orsic on the bench for Croatia.
Hay fever's kicking in. Orsic was the man that scored that hat-trick for Dinamo Zagreb as well against Tottenham.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
He's someone that I believe will have a big impact for Croatia this tournament and for future tournaments as well. I'm not pretending like I've seen every Dinamo Zagreb game ever, but I saw them in the Europa League against Tottenham. They did really well in the other games as well. It's nice to see a bit more variety in that aspect. Sterling's running through. Foden foul. Ref, that's a foul, man. That was foul. Yeah, just keep giving it to Sterling. He's the one kind of making things happen so far, which is good, which is nice.
It's good to see.
I'd love Sterling to get a goal. It'd settle any nerves at especially after the week he's had with the whole getting was it the MBE or CBE got?
MBE, him, Jordan Henderson.
Mm-hmm. That was amazing work that is done. Makes you proud to be English when you see that happening as well. Jordan Henderson, William Sterling, Rashford last time, Harry Kane a couple years ago as well. Amazing what they're doing. Don't go for a long ball, Kane. Don't go for a long ball. That's it. We're playing very mature, I think, so far. 35, 36 minutes in. I'm happy about that.
I think mature can be a word you use to describe it. I think it does look a little bit like we're not trying to commit.
We're not pragmatic, which I'm happy about. We've seen that in previous tournaments when we're looking forward to England games, we're playing in a pragmatic way, but when the chances are there, we're going for them. When the spaces are, we're going for these long passes. It's not, that was offside. As soon as I said long pass, it was offside for Calvin Phillips, but there's a lot more fluidity in this team, which I'm very happy about.
It does make you think, though, if you're not creating the chances now, like the actual goal-scoring ones, you're gonna take the chances later on, or are they gonna come, or you've got to take them once they're there.
Yeah, who's going to be the person to actually take that as well? Easy. What minute is yours on?
38 exactly.
38 exactly. Yeah, because the iPlayer on my one is 37:24, and then when I go to another one, it's 36. So I'm like, that's just behind them. There we go, 39.
One of the people in my university course has made a very good point in the group chat. So where Trippier is a right-footed left back, he's sort of killing a lot of the chances going down that left-hand side because he hasn't got the ability to play with his left and go forwards.
Yeah.
So whenever he's getting the ball, he's always going back and starting again because they know that look, we'll just send him inside. There's not the threat of going down that wing. They're very happy just to let him play inside and it'll go back to Mings and Stones. It just does make you think of why Southgate has gone with Trippier over at least Shaw. Say Chilwell is injured or he's not match fit yet coming back from the Champions League. Like, where's Luke Shaw in all of this?
Like I don't like. Basically, Trippier's barely past the halfway line besides throw-ins and set pieces from what I've seen. So in terms of nullifying their right winger, who's Kramaric today, we all thought it'd be Rebic from the team lineup that was starting from the beginning. He's barely past it, but it's given Mount that freedom to go forward a bit more, which allows Calvin Phillips a bit more freedom to go forward as well. So it's just in terms of who he prioritises going forward. So on the positive side, that's how I see that. But you want your fullbacks to be going overlapping, being sometimes inverted with Luke Shaw as well, Chilwell, but it's two sides to the coin there. He's doing well defensively. He's doing his job as a defender, but it's also freeing up a couple of other players so they don't have to trap back as much. On the negative side, you do want to see your fullbacks press on. Walker's barely done anything. He had that kick against Perisic just now.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, referee! Oh, well played, Raheem Sterling. Well done. We won a free kick just now.
There we go. Good area or
edge of the box. Handball from number 5, Calcutta. I forgot how you pronounce his name. Caleta Carr. That's it.
The West Ham bounds defender.
Mm-hmm. The one that looks like he belongs in Silicon Valley. That one.
Probably.
Trippier Mount over this free kick. Modric is trying to just delay them a bit longer. Sterling's
this is where Trippier's got to show up now.
Up and under.
Not Macy Mount. Macy Mount's gonna whip a righty on it.
There's 2 righties on it. I'm glad Kane isn't putting himself forward. He's not very good at free kicks. I don't think.
I remember when Harry Kane used to take corners. That was the worst moment of my life.
Nah, Euro 2008, that was the worst moment of my life. Us not being there, and you're like, who am I supporting this summer? But nah, Harry Kane on corners was a close second, especially against the likes of who's he played? We played against Russia that first game. Like, what's he doing?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, free kick. Trippier and Mount. Who's going for it?
Trippier's range. Mason Mount's sights.
Not to be off the wall.
Sterling was over it, so he must have had that conversation of being it or being involved. It's a big wall. I think might have been if they looking back at it now, if they've got 8 players in the wall, like 6, 7 players all lined up, do we not just sit on the edge of the box or like try and see if we can keep possession there? I know everyone says like, a free kick's like a good opportunity to try and score, but you've got 5, 6 players on the box. Just look, they've got 4 in the wall, 1 laying down, 3 to the left of the wall, and then Modric to the right. It's like it's a big Croatian wall. Like there's no point trying to go through it if that makes sense.
For me as well, like I know it's very FIFA-like, but there's Harry Kane and Mings in that separate wall. What if Trippier was just to pass it short? Kane turns around and just bangs it.
Yeah.
1 touch, 2 touch. He's in his favourite position, right in front of goal. Can go for either corner. Because they were great at creating set pieces back in 2018. The corners, obviously, when they're all just one behind the other. The free kick against Panama as well, when they had that diversion run for John Stones to score, I think. I think Trippier just thought, you know what, I can get it up and under, but Perisic did really well on the wall there. John Stone stepping out there. That's good. Ref, that's a foul, man. Well played, ref. Foul on Mings in our box. 44 minutes in.
Yeah.
It's clattered him, Perisic did. Everyone watching, we're going to take a 15-minute break at half time and we'll be back for the second half. So we'll just probably have blank screens and mute screens and stuff, but we'll still be here. Don't worry. We just need to get like refreshed and stuff, and I need to snack.
Recomposed. Oh, to be fair, I'm hungry too. I might go downstairs and see what's around.
What's cooking? What's popping?
Yeah.
Almost getting through.
Oh, okay, almost. Not seen much of Harry Kane so far in the opposition box, unfortunately. Fortunately for Croatia. But that's half time. That's 45 minutes up.
He won the ball, but won the free kick with it as well.
Yeah, I think Kane keeps drifting from what I can see. He doesn't want to stay in the middle. He wants other people with a bit more pace. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a substitution half time of someone like Grealish. Or even I think Rashford could probably make, like, I know he's not in the biggest favour at the moment, but I think Rashford might also make an impact on this game if he can get in behind those Croatian defenders. Like you saw what Sterling's been doing for the past 45 minutes. Does Rashford now just come on and do the same?
I think I keep it to like 60 minutes or so. I think this team, they're doing everything right but scoring, but getting into that box. But it's that thing of, like you said before, the Trippier situation. His not being that extra body in on the left-hand side as much as you want. You want Mount more in the middle. You want Trippier further up. You want a left back to be challenging their right back and challenging their right midfielder to go back a bit more as well. But yeah, so that's half-time on my side. Have you got half-time on your side?
Yes, indeed, I do.
Brilliant. So everyone, we'll see you back at the second half. Leave your comments and everything below. It will be great. We need to get a refreshment and we'll be back in a sec. So it's still going to stay on live, Danny, but I think it's just going to be stop video and mute and we're good to go.
Yeah, I'll see you in 15 minutes, Ams.
See you in 15 minutes. Nicely done. There we go. We're back. We're back for the second half. Thanks everyone for staying with us so far. It's been fun. I've had my strawberries on my snacks so far, which is good. Danny's back, and hopefully England are back for the second half. Danny, how are you feeling for the second half?
I think England need to go out and really dominate the first couple of opening minutes again. They're going to have a chance of going out and getting a win. I hate the concept of a 0-0 in this game. Again, like not an opening win for England. Doesn't really put us in a good position going into Scotland. But I think we've got a real big chance of going out and winning this game. We've just got to take it now and hopefully early.
Can you pause on your iPlayer?
Yeah.
If you what I'm going to do is, I've been told at half time that if I go on my iPlayer and you go on your iPlayer, we pause at the same time or we go to the same bit, then we're at the same moment. Obviously, I don't look at my phone when I'm watching the game, but it's just one of those things that we watch at the same time. We can react to things.
Okay. Well, are you on your TV?
I'm on my TV, but I can go to iPlayer on my TV.
Well, you can just pause. Have you got Sky or is it not?
No, it's just on Freeview, so it doesn't.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. They're about to kick off. So what have you got on your iPlayer?
I'm gonna see if I can pause it on TV. No, I can't. You need a USB stick for the TV.
Yeah, go on iPlayer. I've paused it. They've just taken kick off. So
yeah, so that would be cool. iPlayer. So what minute's yours on?
They've literally just taken kick off.
So I'm 10 seconds behind you. 10, 9, 8. Yeah, Croatia kicked off now.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, 45:04. Yeah.
45:01.
Oh, okay. That's good enough though.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. We don't need to do like Formula One timings when it's like 0.1 of a second or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Come on, England.
Shout out to Ahmed for sending that in on WhatsApp. He was like, just pause your streams and you're mashing together. So I'm like, good one. Nicely done there. Right, let's enjoy this second half. Let's get on this. We're in the shade in this second half, so that'll be quite good. Man like Mings.
That was a scary moment, not gonna lie.
It's Mings. He tends to scare the public when you're watching.
Yeah, heard. I think we're going to regret that Phil Foden chance.
Do you?
Not going in, yeah. I think that was it. I think a very nervy Croatia. That chance of that caliber has got to be going in.
Yeah, it has to be fair. It's something that we want to see a bit more clinical performances from our midfielders. We used to have in Harry Kane who's the clinical one, but we want to see a bit more from our midfielders and our wingers being clinical there. Right, let's go. Second half's begun. Sunny day at Wembley against Croatia. England have it all to play for.
2 crosses already for Perisic.
Yeah, he's getting himself into the game now. It started around 25-30 minutes getting into it, so hopefully Walker just batten down the hatches. Is offside as well.
No substitutions half time. Always a good sign. Positive that he trusts his players.
Yeah, I didn't think he would, but BBC were always like going on about the 5 substitutes. If you do want to do it, I don't see why you wouldn't want to, but you can't really look at the team and think, oh, he hasn't played that well, let's bring on this person so far.
Yeah.
No one's let themselves down so far. Declan Rice has done very well in that midfield. Phillips has been a bit more advanced than I'm used to seeing for Calvin Phillips, but it's been good. That shot that he had, obviously, the passes he's been doing. Ref, that's a foul, man!
Yeah.
Kovacic, what was that? Ridiculous. On Mason Mount.
Let's have a look again. Oh yeah, no attempt for the ball whatsoever. Just goes into the legs of Mason Mount.
challenge, they can be really dangerous. Thankfully, Mason Mount's leg is off the ground. Otherwise, it could have been much worse. But
Yeah, it could have been much worse as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I meant before about the beginning of the game. That we got a lot more. I think I said it on our preview with two Maggies up top, another football podcast that we were going to preview with. Our players are a lot more street smart as well. If that was a player from our team like good 5-10 years ago, someone like a Lallana or a Dele Alli or a Wilshere, they wouldn't be rolling around like that and emphasizing the foul. They just carry on and they'd be like, oh yeah, it's not a foul, but we need a bit more of that, which is good from Mason Mount.
Trippier gets sent.
Mm-hmm. Playing with confidence now, Croatia. Oh, means you can't
go.
John's.
something still to do.
Not reading.
That was too easy for them. Croatia getting their foot in the game. I hope it's not like the World Cup semi-final when they have all the chances, all the possession, then the second half just switches on us like that. I hope it doesn't. All right, let's go.
Modric, nice little heel flip.
Mings away. Boys, let's go. Come on.
Still can't get the ball to Harry Kane.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Watching it on iPlayer is better quality than watching it on my normal TV, like the built-in preview.
Is it?
Oh, Trippier, what are you doing? Oh. Away from Pickford, that's good. That's our ball.
Careless from Trippier there.
Mm. Weak header back.
Mm.
No, not under much pressure as well, unfortunately. The worst thing we can do is get behind in this game. It's not like from the season where we can just come back straight away and get a couple of penalties or whatever. It's nothing like that. It's tournament football where every game counts and you want to be dominant in this.
Mm-hmm. I think, if Croatia go 1-0 up, it will just be part of the bus. We're
midfield. Yeah. Kovacic, Modric, Brozovic.
Harry Kane dropping in deep. Oh.
Well in. Oh, come on.
Is that a foul?
That looked like a healthy tackle.
Oh, yeah, no, he's gone through the back.
Oh, yeah. Left foot from the heat. The Achilles.
Different angles.
Cycle's going right. Do you know if you have drinks breaks in this tournament? You know when
It's not
14 World Cup. I've not seen it so far, but in Baku it looked like it was boiling yesterday, 32 degrees.
Yeah. No, they do not. There's no drinks breaks. I think because it's all over the place. Obviously different countries have different temperatures, different humidities. Yeah. So instead of making it like a rule where some people it might help, some people it might harm, I think they've just gone, it's not going to be a rule whatsoever.
So it's just whenever break and play, just get as many drinks on as possible.
Yeah. Said Wales yesterday, as soon as anyone went down injured, they were running over to the touchline.
That's true. Or when the subs were coming on as well.
Yeah. Out to Foden. Go on, Foden. Go on, Phil.
Let's go, Foden. Got 2-on-1. They know he's the danger man. Come on, this is your element, Phil. We need you here.
I think you need to bring on Bellingham, Grealish, and Rashford.
But didn't you see that earlier with Trippier? Like, he was through to run in the space, but he just stopped and went back on his right and passed it inside. That's where you see Shaw or Chilwell, so he's comfortable on his left-hand side. Well played. Okay. Oh, that wasn't the ball. It was 3-on-1 against Sterling then.
Yeah. This ref is a bit whistle happy. So any sort of touch to any Croatian player, they're going to go down.
Turning it into a basketball game, it's like a non-contact sport almost.
It's one of those things that there's an art to it. I'm telling you, play. Let's get back into shape.
Croatia just slowing the game down. Do you reckon they'd be happy with a point, Croatia, because they know they've got...
Oh, 100%. 100%. Play Czech Republic next, who they probably know a lot about.
Mm-hmm.
And then Scotland's just the wild card, but they probably look at Scotland as being, look, they were the lowest ranked team coming into this. They probably see it as an easy 3 points. Like this is for both teams the hardest game. I think Croatia will want a point more than England will, because England will probably look at it and go, "Oh, that might be a little bit risky going through with only 4 points or 7 points." But Croatia will be very happy going through just second, third place, working their way through the tournament, playing teams as and when. When you get into the knockout, can we beat them on penalties? Can we beat them in extra time?
Croatia's waiting. 1-0 behind them.
Stop the cross. Oof. Kramaric looking for shots there, or Modric looking for a shot.
Easy save for Pickford. Easy save.
Don't rush it. Don't rush it, Jordan.
Oh, man. The long barrow, that's what we needed. Not let it go past.
There we go.
Croatia have woken up the second half, which is worrying for us, but it shows that they're coming for the challenge now. They've settled any nerves they've had. They've grown in the game. Modric is getting more on the ball.
I think it's a strange one for me to do with Foden. I think Foden out wide, doesn't seem like to be the natural position for him.
We've just seen him there for the whole season with Pep Guardiola, but he's on the left-hand side a lot more than the right. But that's why Sterling's been out of the team and Mahrez has been on the right, because Sterling was out of the team, but it was basically like Foden on the left, but you've got your inverted left back at Cancelo or Zinchenko, which works. But then you've got Trippier, who's just there as a left back, old-fashioned left back, just not getting past the halfway line.
Oh, Croatia are out of shape. Played the free quick.
Let's go, boys, come on.
Can we look for someone like Sterling? Into Rice, turn out Rice. Oh. That's where someone like Tielemans may have played forward after watching him yesterday.
Yeah, it's his natural thought process to play forward. Tielemans is Rice is to just keep the ball and keep it tidy.
Phillips and Rice, all both going back.
The ball is making these little runs, 10, 15-yard runs into space. So I want to see a bit more. This is why I'm happy Grealish is warming up now.
Get him on. Kyle Walker. Oh, look at Phillips go forward. Go on, Phillips.
Let's go.
Oh, it's Raheem. Sterling.
Yes! Come on!
That's the one.
My boy Raheem Sterling
Come
scored.
on,
1-0 England. Oh, my finger doesn't show. 1-0 England. Let's go. We got to enjoy that properly on the stream. Shout out Ahmed for making our streams link together on iPlayer. That was a good decision. Nicely done.
Calvin Phillips or Harry Kane with the assist.
That's quality. It's not Calvin Phillips sitting back. It's Calvin Phillips bombing forward. That murder ball trading exercise that he's doing has worked wonders. He deserved that, Raheem Sterling. You really deserve that. I'm very happy about that.
Kyle Walker into Calvin Phillips. Calvin Phillips straight with the assist. Didn't even go for it. Went through Harry Kane, just straight through ball.
Keep it flat.
What are the two Croatian centre-backs doing there, though? Splitting that far apart, letting Raheem Sterling just basically run straight through the middle.
Brozovic has to come in. Harry Kane with that diversion was really good there.
It's a great finish too. Look at Southgate. He loves it.
He deserves it.
Come on, England. Look at Modric's stupid face. Come on.
That's a Coronation Street.
0 Croatian fans in that crowd.
Come on. Deserve to be happy about that, Luka Modric.
Yeah. I'm so glad. We mentioned it before. I'm so glad Raheem Sterling's got it too.
Yeah. I was like, if anyone needs a goal in the tournament for England, it's Raheem Sterling.
Yeah.
Like the fact that he's been to what since Brazil 2014, he's not had a goal, and the
Yeah.
quality of play that he is, the quality of play that he's become. He's been our best player so far, I think, on the pitch. Him and Calvin Phillips have been very well. They deserve to get something.
I think the floodgates are now going to open. I think that's just what it's going to be like. I think, Stones.
No, that's it. Get rid. That's it. But the intensity's picked up for Perisic and Kramaric. That's it, Carl Walker. That's what we want to see you doing. Foden and Mount going to keep the ball a bit. Mount's making the run, man. Yeah, Kane, we don't need you there, man. We need you further forward. I think that's what he needs to do, Kane. Go back to his England self, not his Spurs self under Mourinho, where he drops back into play. Diversions with the centre backs just worked well there. We've got the players in midfield to actually create, which is brilliant. Yeah, let's keep the ball. We're playing good with keeping the ball. This midfield can do it. Rice, Phillips, Foden, Mount. Even the defence Stones.
Trippier again, cutting back onto that right foot.
The royal family knew what they were doing when they gave Raheem Sterling the MBE. They gave him that confidence that he needed for the game against Croatia. Let's go, boys.
Croatia just sitting back now. Just don't want that second to come.
They just want to absorb that pressure. And they know what's coming as well. We're going to keep doing this for another half an hour. We've got the players to do it as well.
So all 10 men behind the ball now. Modric being the furthest forwards. Oh, no, wait. Kramaric staying forwards. And 9 men behind the ball.
Just absorb that pressure and get them on a set piece or on a counter.
Yeah.
Let's go. Ref, man.
Yeah.
Advantage.
He's calling the advantage. Second time. He's on a booking too. No, I think Brozovic. Is Brozovic or Kovacic?
Kovacic is on the booking.
Yeah. What a touch by Mason Mount.
Lampard was so proud of him in the studio at half time as well.
Yeah.
Hope he does one better and gets an international trophy. Foden's drifting in field. That's where we want to see him. That's it. Foden to Sterling. To Mount. Kane's in the middle. Oh my gosh! Is he injured? Oh no. No. Don't.
No, he's fine. He's fine. He'll be all right. Little knock.
Hopefully it's not his arm or anything like got trapped between the post and his body at full momentum.
He's in the earpiece. Yeah, I think they're talking about his ribs. That could be an issue.
Mm.
Who do you bring on, though? Do you go with Calvert-Lewin? Do you go with Sterling through the middle? Maybe bring on Grealish now?
Do you bring Rashford on?
I think that would probably be the third choice, surely. You want to look at... DCL will be the first choice. Like for like.
It'd be like for like, but when you think about it, this is a big injury for Kane. You want to be saving... Well, I'd like to be saving like one of my strikers. With Rashford, it would be good to give him some proper game time against this. Oh, he's up on his feet. That's good. We want to see that. He wants to be up for the... he's back on his feet. That's good. For me, I'd like to see Rashford through the middle in an international tournament. I think because we've got the creativity on the left and on the right now. He can just focus on scoring goals. But I know he's at his best on the left, so it's just me being a bit biased and trying to get Marcus Rashford in the team kind of thing.
That's where he wants to play, though, isn't he? He doesn't want to really play out wide. He wants to play. I remember when he was at United when he was the first few seasons, and all he wanted to say was like, "Oh, I want to play straight through the middle." But there was never the opportunity for him to do that.
Yeah, under Van Gaal that first season, it was straight through the middle because of injuries, and he did really well. And then Mourinho played him out left because of Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Lukaku. And then Solskjaer did the same because of Martial through the middle as well. That's not a yellow, ref. Behave.
Don't know what's happened there.
Still on his foot, apparently. Just pushed him. Phil from Stockport.
Stockport Iniesta. Still need a few more corners, a few more England corners. That would be helpful.
Have we had a corner this game? I haven't seen one.
Yeah, we had one.
One, didn't we? Yeah. Trippier, sorry. And then Phillips. Ref, man!
Oh,
come on!
Really?
If that Foden one was a foul, that was a foul as well.
It's a sandwich.
It's poor, that. Big phase of the game now. Croatia trying to get that one goal back, trying to get back in the game.
Yeah, 25 minutes left.
Oh, Mason, you got to be chasing that.
It's a great touch, though, from Brozovic. Get that rid. Get it rid.
Way wide by Rebic. Never looked in control of it.
No. No one's stepping up to him, though.
Yeah,
Mings and Stones. Yeah.
We're all worried about putting their arms behind their back.
It's the VAR effect.
So like, what do I do? Run first, or do I put my arm behind, just so I don't get concede a penalty?
Unnatural position.
That's it, Mount. That's it, Mount. Phillips.
There you go. Can we go? Can we go? Break. Keep going.
Ref, man. Referee.
Oh, yellow to who? Brozovic. All three centre midfielders, no? Or two centre midfielders and centre back on yellows.
Just grabbing on his waist, bringing him down. And then on his arm as well, yeah. Oh, is this free kick territory for Trippier, or is it going to be Mount's turn to take a free kick?
I wouldn't be surprised seeing Harry Kane on something like this close up.
It'd be good to see Mount take it.
What is that tattoo on Brozovic's neck? That is pathetic.
Yeah, it's just Mount running up.
Again, this is another free kick where there's a big space down that right-hand side. Just go short.
Good times. Come on.
I don't think he's testing the goalkeeper here.
Around the wall.
Oh.
Went wrong side.
Wrong corner. Yeah, wrong corner.
He was so over that side, the keeper.
If anything, the keeper's left too much space on that left-hand side of his.
That's what I was saying. I was like, if you get it up and under, he's not chasing that. He's not an Oblak or he's not a Handanovic where he's got the big paw to just climb and get there. Because if anything, just whipped it around as well. But I think it's just they saw that was just Mount, so Mount's an up and under type striker.
I really hope England don't sit back now and let Croatia have the 1-0.
No, we can't sit back. We need to go on the attack. We've got the momentum with us. And we've got the energy in the midfield as well, which is working. Yeah, perfect example. Mason Mount just pressed in for another goal kick.
becomes Marky Rashford. Who comes off?
Gonna go for Sterling. Gonna go for Foden, maybe one of the wingers,
I wouldn't be surprised Mason Mount coming off now.
and putting Foden in the middle.
Yeah.
We'll see how that works. We'll see.
Foden hasn't really done much the last 18 minutes of play, 20 minutes of play. But like you said, he produces those moments, and if you're not going to put Grealish on the pitch, you need at least one of them on there to try and be a little bit creative when they can. I don't think Rashford's that creative player.
No, Rashford is more take on your man, go for the goals, go for the assists, try and drag defenders out of play, out of position as well. The corner?
Yeah, he won't do it now anyway.
Yeah.
Oldest rule in the book.
As well.
Don't make any subs when you've got your own corner.
It never works in your favour. It just never does it.
Never. Trippier marking Rebic isn't good. Oh.
Yeah, it's never going in from Brozovic. At least he caught it. That diversion of a run was very good.
Brozovic coming off.
Yeah, it doesn't want to get another yellow.
Look at these guys, don't recognise them.
Last play for Everton. It's Spartak Moscow, I think. It was CSKA Moscow, I think.
Who's the other? There was 2 subs they're making.
Yeah, I thought so too. Oh, there he is. Number 7.
Rebic coming off. Brecalo. Josip Brecalo.
Kramaric is off.
Brecalo.
Rebic. There he is. Phil Foden's coming off.
Phil Foden. I think like for like, I don't see Mason Mount moving.
Sterling on the right. Oh, he is going on the right. Marcus.
Yeah.
I don't like him on the right, to be fair.
Yeah, it's a strange one. Oh, Wayne Rooney in the crowd.
It's boiling.
Yeah, look at the heat wave in the picture.
I like how he's sitting so close to the team as well. Like, that's just mad. You and your family just there, like, oh yeah, I'm by the bench.
He's there for a reason.
Could be an unofficial coaching stuff.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Done it with Derby. Even Van Dijk's on the coaching staff for the Netherlands as well, who are playing later tonight.
That'd be a good game, I think.
It'll be nice to see the Netherlands play after a couple of years of not being in any tournaments.
Oh, can we go? Go on, keep on. Go on.
Well played.
It's a close one. All the boys to go.
He's decent. Yeah, Sterling's in the middle a bit now, so that's going to be good. I was just going to go back, so that's fine.
There we go.
20 minutes left. Let's go for another goal.
Only 2 attempts on target. See, look, this is the thing. One of them being a goal for us. It could easily turn around and have an attempt on goal for Croatia too.
They've had their half chances so far. They just need to convert them into proper chances or goals. And they're passing quite well now. And getting into our final third. We've kept the same midfield, so we'll see how it goes if he wants to change it. Wants to bring on Bellingham, wants to bring on Grealish maybe.
I think Bellingham will be next.
Go on, Marcus.
Yeah, we don't back out of those ones.
Well in, Marcus. Well done.
Get this away.
Away, Walker! That's it. Well played, Pickford.
A lot of trust in Pickford there.
Hmm.
I think they both know That was not the safest one to go for.
I had PTSD of that second goal that we conceded.
Oh,
Russia. But no, he just left it. Well played. Ref, man!
He's on a yellow as well. He's on a yellow. Ridiculous foul. That's a if he's not booked, that's a yellow, no?
Anyone else would get a yellow for that. Trippier's going to take this free kick.
Trippier to just hit it from distance.
We've got our centre backs coming up as well. Got the height on these lot as well, which is good.
You can see a John Stones header. There you go. Mings. Sterling. Oh,
not that one. Not that one. You had time for a right foot. You could have adjusted that.
I was just about to say, I don't know why he's taking what he's left.
Kane left it for him as well.
Get it under. Yeah, rushed. Very, very rushed. Calvin Phillips.
Don't roll over Perisic. You didn't do anything, man.
Oh, don't tell me Stones has pulled up.
Bring Ben White on. He's out.
Yeah. Stones is our best defender.
Maguire's still injured. He's still out. He's not in the squad.
Hope he's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Euro 2020 highlights tonight, BBC One.
This is where a certain AC Milan defender would have been good to come on in this place.
Don't, mate. Don't. Ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. Ben White
scoring goals, clean sheets against Juventus. Doesn't even get a look in by Gareth.
Puts Godfrey in the squad ahead of him. I don't get that. White in the squad ahead of him as well.
Cramp or
is he okay? Is he good to go? I hope so. Yeah,
saying he's fine. He's
held the
signal. Look at Slabhead sitting on the bench.
He'd be ready to come on. He'd be like, I'm ready. But the doctor's like, nah, you can't.
Yeah. Not even in the kit.
Do you reckon we'd see Jordan Henderson on the pitch for the last 10, 15 minutes or so?
Not a chance, mate. Absolutely not a chance. He's going to be absolutely bubble wrapped for that round of 16 game. Absolutely bubble wrapped.
It's going to be a massive game. It's going to be a massive game against Scotland next. Friday night, 8 p.m.
I think the intensity will be higher for that as well.
I see some changes for that game as well. I see someone like Grealish starting. I see someone like Bellingham starting in that midfield as well. But then do you change your winning formula if we end up winning this? Had a really good start today.
I think you've got to. I think you've really got to. Like, it's the thing about a tournament, you're not locked into the same squad of 14, 15 players like a Premier League tournament. Mm-hmm. You've got to really be able to change your personnel as and when. And accustomed to what you come up against. That's why I think the teams that go the furthest have either got they become lucky with we've got 11 players that have done really well and no one off the bench to look to. But when you've got England squad, you're like the amount of controversy this lineup has created today. It's gone viral. Just no left back. Sterling starting. Why is Greenish not here? Where's Sancho? Where's Chilwell? You've got essentially 3 starting 11s there that you could play.
Because I think that's going to be a feature of this England tournament for Gareth Southgate. Whatever lineup he puts out, away from Declan Rice, whatever lineup he puts out, people will be unhappy. There will be people that are Bellingham. Why is he in the squad if he's not starting? Or Sure, should be playing. Has had an amazing season, this, that, and the other. But so far, 77 minutes in, so good.
Mm-hmm.
If you told me it's going to be a 1-0 Croatia defeat, we're going to beat Croatia 1-0, I'd have taken that any day of the week. My prediction was 2-1 England. I thought we'd have conceded with this defence, but Mings, Rice, and Stones have barely been taken on as much. Ref, man! Another foul.
Few little kicks.
This time of the game, that Phillips may have to drop a little bit deeper, create much more of a
Saw Calvert-Lewin warming up there a second ago.
That would be good. If you want to give Kane a bit of a rest, bring on Calvert-Lewin, let him hold up the ball, win those free kicks high up the pitch. You'll work in his favour.
A few set pieces might be able to get his own.
Mm-hmm. Like that ball in from Trippier, that was quality. If Sterling had connected with that or give it to Kane, 2-0, GG.
The English fans there just
Life.
bit of sunshine. Sterling not impressed by the right backs' efforts to try and pick him up. Just so whistle happy. Just get on with it, ref.
Just slowing the game down. It's good for us in a way, but every little thing is just given. Southgate's almost on the pitch. He wants to be playing in this tournament, you can tell. Go on, man.
Go on, Harry Kane.
Go on. Keep chasing, keep chasing, keep chasing, keep chasing. That's it.
Ooh.
Modric has been everywhere for them. It's like been N'Golo Kante-esque. Modric has always been like that, to be fair. He'll get all over the pitch. I think that's Bellingham.
Jude Bells, told you.
Bellingham looking to come on. Who for, though? Declan Rice, Phillips, Mount?
You've got to go Mount. I think he's going to play further forward than a Rice or a Declan, or a Rice or a Calvin Phillips.
Mm-hmm.
If Mount is playing in the middle of that, like just in behind Harry Kane, then Bellingham, you can allow him to just go and play just free, go and be free, and then get back and be more defensive when we haven't got the ball.
I think if you're bringing Bellingham on for now, you should bring on Grealish at the same time. Someone that can actually keep the ball on the wide side, draw some fouls. It would help. It would help because that's what Mason Mount's been doing today as well, which has been brilliant.
We'll see what he does.
Here he is, number 26, Jude Bellingham.
He's 17, 18 years of age, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Like you said the other day, not old enough to play Call of Duty. Youngest player ever, the commentator just said. Ridiculous.
Yeah, well, the other youngest one being probably
Jetro Willems for the Netherlands in 2012.
Yeah.
Harry
Number 9.
Who's going to be captain?
Stones, surely, give it to Stones.
Perisic is like, I'll give the badge away. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Thought Rashford goes up top.
Mount
comes on right. Sterling stays left. Bellingham just in behind. John Stones captain now. What do you reckon? Injured or fitness?
Precaution, I think. I think it's a precaution. Soak up the pressure for the last 10 minutes. I know Modric, Kovacic, and we'll try and keep the ball. I think Grealish should have been a sub, and I think Shaw should have been a sub. Because the last thing we want is a stupid goal to be conceded. Go on, Jude.
Tackles.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
Love it, Jude. Go on, Marcus. Oh, too heavy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. These tiring centre backs. Marcus between those two. No one's cashing Marcus at this rate. Yeah, Mount will do a job on the right. I'll protect it.
It's a bit more defensive, isn't it, really? It's a little bit 4-5-1. esque now. Sterling a little bit dropped in deep, Mount dropping in deep, leaving Rashford on his own.
Even the fullbacks alone, to be fair as well, just doubling up on the wingers, which has been good. Yeah, like all the men behind the ball now.
Yeah, it's a low block. We're just going to try and keep him away.
Perisic with a ball in. Ooh, Pickford's all day long. Well played. That camera angle got me a bit trippy there.
Yeah.
And PTSD to Ronaldinho in 2002. It's David Seaman. Pickford had it all day long.
Again, just forcing Pickford to go long. And he's absolutely shanked that kick.
On a throw-in, Bellingham did.
Another Croatian sub.
Throwing everything at it now.
Pasalic, is that Salic?
Yeah, it's Pasalic from Atalanta.
Yeah.
He's for Chelsea. I don't think he actually played for Chelsea. He's one of their loanees that keeps going out on loan every year, but
okay.
He's actually there and enjoying Atlanta. He was in the Champions League, so that was good.
I was going to say, I think I've heard the name.
Decent on Football Manager as well, Pasalic.
Calvin Phillips. What?
No, it wasn't him. It was just the other tackle, and he just gave advantage. Yeah. The one from Bellingham.
I was going to say, this one's a...
Pasalic just got the... Phillips got the ball. It was perfectly fine. Kovacic is off.
All 2 out of 3 centre mids all changed now for Croatia.
Not done the job for them. They haven't done the job. Modric with the ball in. Mings and Stones marshalling that line. Bring it back up again. Don't keep it deep. That's it. Watch the far post where Perisic is against Declan Rice. Watch it. No! Wow.
Stones want some. Stones want some.
Who is trying it? Mings and Mount aren't having it.
Yeah, not being funny. You don't want to come up against Mings. Stones.
It's all over him.
Yeah.
How'd you rate the performance today? 5 minutes left in the game. How'd you rate it?
I think it's been a definition of an England performance. Nothing special. Nothing really poor. I think the goal was coming, but it's been a bit of a lucky goal like that. I think it's the defensive error that's come to it. The 2 centre backs splitting like that, and 1-0 now sitting behind the ball. 5 minutes left to go. We'll take it, but I think we can definitely be better than this. But if this is the signs of what's to come, then I'm happy with what's gone on today. Can't count our blessings too early yet, though.
Yeah. We've seen what it's like to concede late to Croatia already, so hopefully it stays this way. But it's a big improvement from watching us in 2018 and even 2019 in the Nations League as well. Braver players, probably better tactics, I would say, as well. We didn't give Croatia that much respect. We didn't stay off them that much. Got at them, got in their faces a bit. Street smart, I would say.
I think if we lose this game, it ruins the entire mentality for the rest of the tournament. Sterling doing the body work now too.
Sterling's Captain Raheem.
Is it West London, born and bred? Yeah, or South West London.
Raheem Sterling used to play near Wembley. Apparently, he said that he used to actually play football in like the shadow of the Wembley Stadium being built with the arches and stuff. Like, that's actually crazy. That is actually there scoring for England in an international tournament, not a qualifier or a friendly or anything like that. He's actually done it in an international tournament. That's amazing. That is. Ref, man.
Calling for heads.
Vida again. And Bellingham.
Can't ruin Bellingham's fade.
Quality fade that.
Oh,
Back of the neck.
realistically, there's no way that Vida is winning that header.
You
He's gone into that.
Projecting.
He's gone into that just to hurt him.
There is DCL. Hold the ball up at the top. That's where we need you.
It could be straight swap for Bellingham. I think the Bellingham's. Is he up? Oh, he's up.
He's up. He's okay.
Look at the drinks breaks. Get the ice colds in.
He's going to take off Mount, Sterling maybe. Just keep him up top. Rashford and Mount or Sterling on the wing.
Yeah, I think Mount hasn't done much out wide. Probably wants to give a rest.
Rashford track back on the right.
Yeah.
No better fans than England fans.
No, just absolute nutters.
I love this home advantage. I wish we had it earlier in our lives. Here we are. 2021, Euro 2020.
Oh, Trippier goes quick.
Too much.
And that would be Mount's last bit of running.
Take a quick.
So yes, if DCO even gets on the pitch,
There'll be like 4 minutes of added time, I think. All the subs that's happened, the stoppages, breaks and play. That one there with Bellingham as well. The one with Kane. It's got to be 4 minutes, I'd say.
I think Croatia know it now too. They're just playing around the back. Like if I'm a Croatian player right now, I want to get the ball as quickly forward as possible.
There we go.
Just like that.
It's a process, but no one's there, and no one's there.
Good lad, Pickford.
Trippier and Ming just protecting the goalkeeper. It's a good ball from Kaletakar as well. Just no one was ready for it besides Perisic. Go on, Rash.
Anyone running onto it? Nah, goal kick.
There we go. Here's the sub. Sterling can get a standing ovation, I think. I think he deserves it.
Yeah. The captain change again.
Like, who do I give the ban to?
I think it's Rashford. What a season Calvert-Lewin had, by the way, for Everton.
Yeah, 4 minutes added on. Yeah, he was the one that kind of kept them in that top half. Everyone was going on about their great start of the season. He was the one that kept it going for the rest of the season. Richarlison was inconsistent. James was inconsistent. Iwobi was non-existent.
Yeah.
Lynn was the one scoring the goals and assisting and keeping them relevant, especially that game against Liverpool at Anfield. So hopefully he replicates this form and gets a couple goals, challenges defenders, and really puts his mark on this tournament. We know he's not starting every other game, but even little things like that, just pressing, stopping Modric from. Oh, he did stop it then, but making an impact basically. 2 minutes to go. Let's go. Don't concede a silly foul. Good tackle.
Good tackle. Great tackle.
That was out. Modders. No way.
Well done, Jordan.
Good ball. 1 minute left.
Well, there are some Croatian fans in the crowd. Strong, Calvin. Oh,
Last minute, get rid of it, Carl. Get rid of it.
pretty be impressed. Good lad. Get rid of it.
40 seconds in the game. Let's go, boys. Seeing out the game, that's it.
There we go. Shirley. Blow the whistle, ref. Blow the whistle.
Don't chase it. Stay back. That's 4 minutes now. Come on.
England's first win, surely. England's first win in 50 years or whatever it is. Surely, ref.
No, it's a throw.
I'll behave, ref.
It's giving them this chance. DCL, you better get in the box, man. That's where we need you.
Casino goal or something.
Away.
Oh. Come on. There we go. 3 points in the bag.
Well done, Gareth Southgate. Well done, England.
It's exactly what we need.
Well done, Raheem Sterling. Calvin Phillips was amazing for me. I think Calvin Phillips, I'd give him man of the match.
Yeah, I think he's up there.
Very happy with the performance. Like you said, it's not the most amazing performance we'll see, but his progress from when we've last seen England. Again, it's another 1-0 win. Clean sheet with Mings and Stones. Trippier at left back. Questionable, but he did the job, which is good.
Man's back in the stadium too.
Well, Walker lasted 90 minutes after Champions League final. We're up and running. We're good.
There we go. That's exactly what we need.
Oh, man. Now we've got the big game on Friday against Scotland. How do you reckon that's going to go? Do you reckon it'll be more of the same?
Look, I think if we win, that's pretty much takes the pressure off of the Czech Republic game.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've got to win, especially just for those bragging rights. I think it's all about bragging rights now for England and really kicking on and showing some dominance in this tournament. Do we want to come second? Yes and no. I still think that look, even if we win the group and we come up against the second place of Group F, we're still in a bit of a good chance. Maybe Hungary can even do a bit of the job on Germany. Germany aren't going to perform or underperform. Come second, come third, we'll take it. But you've got to beat the best teams in this tournament to win the tournament. That's just it. Yeah, you just want to be the best to be the best. And yeah, great start now onto the Group C games of this afternoon, which is weird because they usually do.
It goes A, B, C, D, E, F. Like
yeah, I think because all of the games are being played at Wembley, that might be why. But they have to sort of only do like one today, one tomorrow, so on and so forth.
It makes it easier. Makes it a lot easier. And prime viewing as well. England are always a prime viewing team, whichever country you're in as well, which is crazy. But yeah, Danny, thanks very much for your conversation. Thanks everyone for watching. England, we beat Croatia. Raheem Sterling scored. Enjoy the week. We'll see you again soon, and we've got more watch-alongs planned over the next couple of weeks as well. It may not be the Scotland game, but we'll still get a couple more neutral games in. But let's go England. We've got one game in the bag. We've got the 3 points in. Danny, any closing messages?
That's it. 1-0. Let's go and enjoy the rest of the weekend. Monday tomorrow, but it'll be a happy Monday. And call in sick to work if you need to. So
done. Needs to be done. But no, everyone, thanks for watching. Take care, everyone, and goodbye.
See you later.
See you later.